It's just a few minutes after 5:15, which is our witching hour. Let's start the Sister Cities Commission meeting.
Oh, there we go. Started out.
Would you please take attendance for us?
I'll call roll. We have Lori Reiser present,
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Ron Winiger,
Here.
Brian Filzen. Here. Dick Seabooth,
Yes.
Carolyn Marty.
Here.
And we have Kathleen Backer, our mayor,
Yes.
and we have Larry Mack here.
Okay, you've had an opportunity to review the minutes from last month's meeting. What are your wishes?
Move we accept the minutes as submitted.
I second.
It's been moved and seconded to accept the minutes as presented. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Same sign. None. Motion's carried. Okay, you've also had an opportunity to look at the financials. And we really haven't spent much yet this year, but the time is coming up very soon as we send our training overseas, and things will change quite rapidly then. In our sinking fund account, we're doing quite well, even though we, in the special fund, we used some of those dollars for Oktoberfest last year when we had many guests from Ulm and Noyom. We still have $8,600 there, so we're doing pretty nicely. We will enhance that fund when the time comes to sell some brats. Okay. Motion to approve the financials as presented.
All motion to approve as presented.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Hans Jost Cultural Exchange Program. Our outbound will be leaving in June and is set up over there. Most of the arrangements were set up and then abruptly canceled from a standpoint of the flight being canceled. So that is in the works. However, we know approximately what those costs are going to be, and we need to purchase the tickets before we meet again. I would like to suggest that we authorize the travel expenses for our outbound training. Did we have a motion along those lines?
I move we reimburse somebody for Ann Howard's flight to Germany. Both the numbers, all the numbers, I guess.
Would there be a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Lori. Any discussion? This way, the city manager's office can get these tickets accomplished and know that we won't have a challenge. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay, Annika Fisher is the inbound person, and she arrives on June 29th, which is a Saturday. The flight touches down at 1:15 in the afternoon. Is there anyone that would like to make a trip to the Twin Cities? A few years back, we started a precedent that would certainly adhere this time around, that you would be reimbursed 67 cents a mile or whatever the federal rate is at the moment. I believe that is the correct rate at this time. Do we have anybody that's thinks their calendar would allow this trip?
What did you say? What time this was coming in?
It's Saturday, the 29th of June, and the Lufthansa flight lands at 1:15 p.m., and she's going to have to get her bag and clear customs, so I'm going to guess around 2 o'clock she'll be coming out of the gates.
Does Lufthansa go in the main airport or Humphrey Airport?
That I don't know. I think it's the main, but I don't know that for sure.
I think they all go through customs through
Through the
the,
main,
through the what?
through the main
Yeah,
terminal.
it's not Terminal 2 anymore.
Huh?
It's not Terminal 2 anymore. I came in from overseas and did customs
Oh,
in,
then it
in,
is
in Terminal 1.
Okay. I think I could probably do that. Get me a time when, as it gets closer.
Okay. Thank you, Ron.
It's Terminal 2. I Googled it, Ron.
Just Terminal
Yeah.
2.
Where is the Customs Minneapolis Airport Terminal 2?
What about
I'd
Lufthansa?
imagine
I
that's
went
the
through
U.S.
it in Terminal 1
I would guess it's
a month
ECAL.
ago.
Oh, okay. Well,
I always thought customs was done at Terminal 2.
I'll try Lufthansa.
I thought too, but. Well, probably a special, certain circumstances with Dick, I would assume. More security at Terminal 1.
Well put.
We'll find out.
Well, thank you, Ron. Let's stick with that program and have a welcome reception for Annika. Our first meeting in July would be Monday, July 1st. She'll have had a day to get over the jet lag. What are your thoughts about having a welcome reception with the entire commission on the 1st?
I think it's a little short, isn't it? I go the following week. Do we just, postpone our meeting to the following week, maybe? Give her a little time to get acclimated at least? I don't know.
She's young. She could adjust.
He's 25.
But I don't mind. Do you want me to
Alright.
try for that second date?
I mean,
July
8th.
8th. I can do that too.
Well, what do you guys think?
Doesn't matter to me either way.
Well, I would suggest that if we go with July 8th, that we postpone our meeting till the 8th
Yeah.
from the
Right,
1st.
Yes,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
fine with
Me too. I'll call them out there.
No, I
Okay.
can't be there that day. I had a birthday party.
Keiko Club.
Yeah.
Make sure Lisa knows to move our meeting. I don't, hope that doesn't cause consternation for her. Okay, let's move on to old business. To enhance the coffers of our special fund, which is reasonably discretionary, we are running the brat stand out at Cashwise on 2 dates, Wednesday, July 31st, and Wednesday, August 21st. I do have the sign-up sheet for those dates, and we have everything covered, at least one person per shift for July 31st. We have some gaps in the key hours of midday in August. So please see if you can clear your calendar, and we'll have to turn up the heat in July at our July meeting to get those.
Dick, did they send out to friends for that?
Yes.
They did. Usually we
I,
get,
I sent a note to Lisa that I would go another hour, so I'd be there from 9:45 to 1. That would fill up Wednesday, the 31st, pretty much.
Otherwise, looks like July, we're pretty well set.
July looks good.
Yeah,
July
July's full.
looks good.
Well,
Yeah.
and I did for Wednesday, the 21st, too.
And I was gonna consider putting something down for August, but I was just thought I'd see if Jeremy or some of the other members or John or, some of the other commissioners wanted to get on
Right.
board,
We
but
can fill it in
Give-
next
give-
month, but Lori, you're talking about, okay, you're presently in,
she's with me.
Home at 12 o'clock both days, but I'd stay till 1.
I'd stay with you too, because Elaine, didn't you just
Oh,
tell
yeah,
us we
she's
lost
not-
Elaine?
Yeah, that she's not going to
she,
be.
well, she's still on the list, but she did retire from the commission.
Well, maybe she still wants to work the brat stand, because that's fun.
Elaine. The secretary.
If not, Lori, I'll stay with you then,
Yeah.
if we don't have somebody else.
I just thought an hour, that doesn't make any difference.
No.
Well, that,
Need two, that's the lunch hour. We'll
yeah,
need-
that's
Yeah.
the busy time for sure. That's the time we can put our best foot forward and the public usually helps us out. Okay, thank you, ladies, for filling that in right away. We'll bring it up again in July to see if we can get additional help. Okay, we need to come up with a figure for our proposed budget for next year. We have a rough draft letter from the chair suggesting that we go with $3,570. That's the figure from last year and I believe the year before that. It gives us coverage for the Hans Yost program, which is our most significant program, some room for advertising, and then our annual dues with Sister Cities International is
4:30.
$430 on this, and I believe it's gone up to $440. Either way, it still works, because if we wind up, there's other possibilities for expenditures. Our German camp for next year, that's going to cost an easy $500. And if we need to, that's what we can use our special funds. So I think a reasonable request of the city budget would be $3,570. What are your wishes?
I will make the motion to set our budget at that for next year.
Our budget request.
No, it's going to be a done deal, so
Okay.
that's just,
Never know. This might get a little tight.
whoop. Take it out of the counselors per diem.
Okay.
Is there a second for that?
I'll second it.
Thank you, Lori. It's been motioned and seconded to make our budget request to the city council for the 24-25 fiscal year, $3,570. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Hi.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay, we do have some new members on the commission that have probably not gotten the garb yet. If commissioners are interested in getting a Sister Cities T-shirt, or actually it's a polo shirt, it's this style, it's a dark blue with a white crest on it over the heart. We'd be happy to get something like that whipped up so you could have it for the brat stand. Is there interest from any of the commissioners that need a shirt that don't have one?
Do you know where you got them from?
Printwork graphics.
Printwear Graphics.
So if we just go out there, would they print us one?
Correct, but
Yeah.
commission pays for them.
Yes, we can, if you are interested, Lori, we'll contact them, have Lisa contact them, and you can go down there and get sized and printed
Okay.
up. How's that?
That's fine.
A t-shirt?
Ron, do you have a polo shirt? Like
Like
this?
that? No, I do not.
Would you like one? You don't have to.
Sure you do.
No,
Blue looks
because
good on you.
I do not wear pullover shirts.
Okay,
It's as simple as that.
well,
Okay.
go back a century, Louis Adam wouldn't wear a pullover sweater.
There you go.
So, okay. From a correspondence standpoint, you all should have received a copy of a collage of articles from Denny Warda regarding Dr. Stieber, who was the vice mayor in Ulm for a number of years, and he was in charge of public utilities and the like, and gave us some grand ideas that have worked out for the city. Kathleen, would you like to comment on that?
Yes, I am forwarding to him a certificate of commendation for his contribution for the removal of magnesium, that system that was adopted by the city, I believe, in 1980s. Well, the article tells you that. I did ask Dennis Warda for the contact information so I can send a letter with that certificate of commendation. And he has a birthday either coming up or already. And so in that letter, I will extend greetings to him on his birthday from the Sister Cities Commission and City Council.
Would it be possible for you to copy the current seated mayors so that they know we're pursuing these continuous contacts with our friends?
Sure.
I think that would, just an FYI for them would be valuable. Okay. We have some guests, and I haven't a clue what you would like to pursue with us. Can I tell you? Sure. That was your chance. For the record, would you please state your name and your address?
I'm Vi Plagge with the Narna New Ulm, and I have moved out of New Ulm. I live in Minnetonka now, but I still am active with the Narna New Ulm. I'm giving it what I call my last boost as I'm approaching a age that, but as our mayor said, I just go in there and pretend I'm younger. Okay. Anyway, I have with me Jeanette Wilson and Connie Beslin, and they also are with the Narna New Ulm. And the reason why we're back, I'm sorry I didn't contact Lisa. I thought we were on the agenda. I looked online and I thought we were on the agenda last month as old business. Excuse me, and I did send a letter to Keith Roloff stating I would be here. Apologize if I didn't follow some procedure.
No problem. I may have skipped it. You know, I'm a substitute. It's on the agenda, so.
Okay, thank you. Okay, and the reason I'm back is because we came here in April looking for endorsement. The Narna New Ulm are going to Ulm, Germany, and other places in the Black Forest next year in 2025, and we're going for the Alimanister Ringtreffen, which happens like every 4 years, and the city of Ulm is sponsoring this or hosting it, and we were fortunate to be there in '97 when they hosted it, and we also went to, along with the Ulm group, the Gaugaman Club, to Biberach in 2011. And we have been wanting to get back, and when I found out this was happening, I said, we got to go. So in April, I came and asked for your endorsement that we would be representing the city of New Ulm in Ulm, and let them know that we are coming. And at that time, you said, what would you like from us? Do you need any help with funds? And at that time, I said, oh, I don't know. We're just collecting names of people who can go. So since that time, we have 19 members of our group that are going, and we want to fill our bus to 30, which makes it a little more cost effective. And we're looking at a way to promote our trip and invite people along, and also for support, community support. I look at this as my rationale for this community support is making an awareness and a marketing tool to promote our club and to promote our city. And we are celebrating our 35th anniversary as a NARN group. So we are considering having a happening event. And today we met with Sweet Haven owner Leah, and we're going to have an event July 11th. And we are also going to have another event in October. And we would like to engage Brian Filzen to help us with promoting this in some fashion. And basically, we're looking for support with donations and community support for the extras that we need. The extras are, we're thinking about scarves that we're going to give some of the NARN members, dignitaries of the Narnzump, the Alimonster, Narnzump, and whomever we haven't met yet, plus the city officials in New Ulm. And so we're looking at a happening event in July. Also promoting, and if any of you want to come with us, we'd love you to come along. It will be a fun time in that bus, let me tell you. If you haven't been with the Narn, yeah, you should. Anyway, so I'm coming here for funds just for promoting, not just for, promoting our happening events and putting some spots on KNUJ. And I met with the new manager, and I'm sorry, I'm used to Jim Bartle, so what's his name?
Bob Bruce?
Bob, yes, and he remembers taking a picture with us at the K-Bar in February at Fashi. And so I would like to do 24 spots on there promoting our July 11th event at Sweet Haven. Leah is willing to help promote. We're going to do a happy hour. We're looking at visiting with Tom Firth to do something with like a pre-blast type party. And let's see, what else? Possibly bringing in shells with the brats or Frankfurter stand or some kind of event like that. And we will be there for photo ops, music, and we're going to call it our dance practice. So, not asking for much, but just a little kick in the pants, you might say.
A number, like, do you have?
500? Or, as one of our members I just met with said that, you know, we do have a budget, but we could match part of that as we would look at that with our club. You know, just that we were able to possibly put an ad in the Journal. Joe Meyer is our escort or our tour guide, and he said that that doesn't really get it as much as the radio would. So, yeah, and then we'll go from there. A lot of things happened today, right, Connie? That's why I'm here. Do you have any other questions on?
Do you have an itinerary planned out? Could you share an itinerary with us?
Oh, I
or-
can, yes. So we're going to fly into Munich, and we're going to do the Marienplatz, and tired as we'll be, we're going to go to the Hofbrauhaus. And then we are going for 5 days into the Black Forest, and we're going to Elsack and touring Freiburg, and we're hoping to connect with, pardon me with my German here, Teufel. Well, it's Mountain Devil group that is from Oberprechtal. And they are the devil that came down from the mountains. And I don't know, they got a rat and it's got all the... Well, I have all the, all the story about it. And we'll go into Freiburg to the Fastnacht Museum. There's a costume shop, and of course there's the cathedral, and just walk in the city. Glass blowing factory, I don't know what Vogel, Joe just came up with that. Vogel, Bauern, don't know what that is. A castle, and we will connect with Rottweil, and hoping to meet the Narn group there. Then we travel to Ulm for 5 days, and we're staying right by the Munster at Motel 1, and that's where all the activities go. They have like 3 tents, and they have the big Kinder Parade, the big parade, city tour. We'll also do some tours there, along with like the Steiff stuff, the teddy bear museum, and Blauer Cluster, the Blue River place.
Blaubeeren.
Thank you.
And I believe the Steiff is about 50 kilometers north.
Yeah. And then I'll just be connecting with all the Narn groups. You know, I mean, there will be like 10,000 people there. Groups. I can't explain it unless you're there. It's a sight to see. We'd really like Mr. Filson to come along and announce from there for us.
And he won't need a mask.
I think
Well,
I was
wouldn't that
just
be
set
great?
up here, wasn't I?
And then I just sent a message to Dane Molden and said, would you and Adam like to come along? Can't you just see us, him playing the concertina, and we're doing the 7-step polka? They love it.
I think your new manager would like you to take a field trip, Ryan.
I think you'd probably like me to leave now, actually, but
Ask him to go along.
You know, reporting the news from Ulm, that'd be a good, that'd be exciting.
no, it would be. The dates aren't ideal for me, but I know that would be.
No, I think you always go south.
No, that's just, we have something else going on that time of year, but no,
Oh.
it looks intriguing.
Oh, it'd be so much fun.
I know we would.
No one's ever asked us for money that I remember. Do you remember?
Well,
I have no problem.
from a standpoint of what we've done in the past, when other groups have gone, they have not necessarily received a stipend for the trip itself. However, when we had our tour group that was just 3 years ago, sponsored by Sister Cities, we did put some money into an advertising fund for that. We were $350 area for the advertising for the tour that we sponsored, and from what I understand, Mayor Kathleen has written or will be writing the powers that be in Ulm Noyom for let them know that our esteemed Narn wish to come and maybe get an official invitation. Is that on the docket?
Well, I have let them know that, what the tentative plans were, and I have contacted Anna Marie and provided contact information. I've just got the email keyed up to send you. Vi had asked for some information for the contact for the NARN there in Ulm, and also for the police officer, or the police department. And so, yeah, we're working on it. It's in progress.
Well, precedent has been set that we have considered offering funds for promotion and advertising. What do you think, commissioners?
I think we should. I have no problem with that.
I agree, you know, and if they're gonna buy some gifts that they're gonna be handing out and things of that nature, and it's
Well, yeah,
representation.
we'll have our buttons, and then came up with this idea of a bandana. We're going to put Gantistat in the goose, and you know, in the city of New Ulm, Minnesota, and our tour, and put that on. And then, you know, these Spielmannzug had these scarves. It's winter, so we're looking at, I don't know, that would probably be gifts for, you know, the people. We're getting them for ourselves as well, but it's a scarf, and it's very colorful, and we would make it in, what do we say, red and black and white, and then have the goose here, and then City of New Ulm. But I said, I'll take any suggestions you have. What else could we put on? We're going to have our own sweatshirts or whatever, too. What else could we put on that we're out of Goose Town, so what else could we put on there? Herman, or what city? It would be nice to have something about city. If you have any ideas, let us know.
I mean, I think Herman represents the city. I mean, everybody knows it.
Yeah.
It's just,
He could be in the background, right? I mean, you know, the goose is there, and, yeah. So, yeah, those...
Well, you could actually have two logos, one for the Goose Town element and then the Herman,
Yeah, right, yeah.
maybe
So-
on another corner of the scarf, something like that.
Yeah, a scarf and bandana, and those would be gifts that we would give. And last time we had little shot glasses. I don't know. I'm looking at the weight of things, but I guess we're okay. We're excited.
Well,
Do you need me anymore here?
Last time when we did promotion for the tour that we had, we had bills, actual bills submitted. I think in the case of the Narren here, it's going to be a little more difficult to have it come through piecemeal. So my suggestion, and if we can do this with Lisa, and I hope we can, is to set an amount and offer that amount in one check to the Narren and let them use it in the best fashion to promote this expedition.
I agree.
Well, I know for sure we will be doing the radio spots. That's,
What does that cost, Brian? I don't have any idea.
What were you talking about, the 24 ads?
Yeah,
You
yes.
buy, you buy 12, you get 12 free, something like that?
but both stations, Sandy said $2.97.
Okay. She would know better than I would on that, so, okay.
Will you be acting in them?
Acting?
Those wonderful little things we do on Facebook. I love those.
Then it would be 1,297
I'm
of
sorry,
them acting.
you can't afford him.
Brian, are you doing pictures with the Narn?
What's that?
Pictures with the Narn? Marketing tools.
It's that, and something was running through my mind, but I
You know, and a couple of community affairs interviews as well, too.
Right.
If you want to recruit people, you know, to go on this trip as well, I think would be in order of something like that. And
well, and that is what we want to do, is to find out. I mean, the Narn will probably start looking. I heard one person wants to go, but about 10 people could fill that bus. So, how should we do that? Do you have your friends page that you talked about? Last time you have a page that you could put something on for us? No?
Maybe we could ask Lisa to put it on his Friends of the Sister City page, your itinerary, and share it with friends of the commission,
Okay.
and put it on that page, and then see if that helps. But if you could get Lisa an itinerary and
Okay.
the contact, if it's Joe Meyer Tours or
Okay. Yeah,
Those
I think Joe would help with that.
Germania tours, that would be.
yeah, if we
Yeah,
could get
Joe
that
would,
type
Joe
of
would be would help with that. He said he would. Yeah, you
so-
put that. Okay.
So I'll put it in the notes here that they'll be waiting for somebody to contact her with the
Okay.
right information
Okay.
to put on the Facebook page.
Okay, so a two-pronged issue here. I'd like a motion to authorize Narren tour information to be placed on our website, first of all.
You can't say it. I will,
I can't make the motion,
okay, let's move that we put it on our Facebook page. Is that where we have that?
yes.
I've never been on that. I didn't know we had one. Okay, I move that we put all of the information necessary. You'll get
Okay.
it to Lisa
Okay.
and put it on the Facebook page.
Okay, that's a separate issue from dollars and cents. Any discussion on that? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Who was the second on that?
There wasn't any.
There wasn't.
I'll second it.
Brian.
Maybe we should check with, we don't have to have if we authorize money, we could wait till like next month.
Well.
Or do we need to-
I think we need the
Need to,
dads.
all right,
They
all
got things to do.
Okay.
We do.
I move that we authorize $500 to the Narren for their trip to Germany to buy sundry gifts. I don't know, don't put that down. Yeah, I just authorize.
Promote the tour.
Promote the tour, yes,
I'll second that.
yeah.
It's been moved and seconded. Oh, any discussion? Moved and seconded that we use $500 of our funds toward sponsoring advertising and gifts for the Narren's trip to Ulm, Noyom. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
We thank you very much.
It was like a wonderful tour.
Glad you can't go along.
Okay, the last item here would have been reminding you that our meeting for July would be July 1st. We've already moved it to July 8th, and coupling it with a a welcome reception for Annika Fisher. Is there anything else for the good of the cause?
Just have a clarification, Mr. Chair. On here, it asks that we pass a motion approving the Howards as hosts. I don't know if we did that.
I don't have it in my.
We mentioned that they offered to do
they're,
it.
they're offering, I don't know that we have, okay, let's
Well,
point out
it's-
that they will be the first host family for Annika, and they do have a trip to Canada during the time that they have committed to house her. And Dan and Shar Kulk have indicated that they could cover that week or 5 days, whatever it is, when the Howards are gone. So she does have a host in town all the time.
Sure. I only asked because on 5.3, it says that we are passing a motion, and
Oh,
didn't
well.
know if that's something you wanted to take care of.
Well, I definitely am going to deal with it, but I don't recall that we've ever had to pass it. But let's memorialize it by getting it into the record.
I'll offer a motion to approve Greg and Lori Howard to volunteer to host Annika from July 1 to August 10th.
Could you please alter that to the June 29th?
Oh,
Because that's,
excuse me, yeah. So June 29th through August 10th.
I'll second it.
any further discussion other than the fact that that gap will happen sometime, and the Kulks have indicated they'll be willing to help out, and that way she is appropriately housed. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Where is this reception going to take place?
Don't you think we should have it out at,
Kegel? Kegel, okay.
that would be the best, I think, of all the places.
That would be July 8th.
And our
Carolyn has
meeting is out
volunteered
there
to
at
set
that
it
time.
up, and we'll have
And
the
the meeting's
meeting
there before.
earlier and then the reception a few
Yeah.
minutes thereafter.
You'll let the press know.
Will.
I think timing for the event would be to the, probably 5:15 is when we normally meet, and
6 o'clock
6
reception,
o'clock
something like that.
reception. Yep. Great.
I move we adjourn.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.